want to welcome y'all back to the Still Swinging Podcast, and I'm your host, Thomas Scott. And once again, let me get y'all to ask y'all to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave your commentary. Um, Today I want to introduce some of y'all who don't know, to my favorite white boy, Tom Leykis. I got introduced to Tom Leykis when he was on the AM station, and I was in Lisbon, Ohio doing some things, and I kept catching his show. Man, bro, family, this white guy right here, listen, he is the manosphere. If Listen, without further ado, let's get into the commentary.
Together again on the radio.
Oh, and the name of Tom Leykis' show is called Aging Women on this particular show.
I want to talk to you this hour about women who are over the hill. The kind of women who are Hillary Clinton supporters, but I'm not talking about politics, but you know what I'm talking about. The dried up old bags, the old prunes, the ones who are past their prime, way past their prime. They're a bunch of bitter old broads. And every now and then I like to remind you boys that ultimately, if you're patient, ultimately, all the women who treat you like crap, the women who treat you like dirt, all the women who treat you like you're lower than dirt, the women who won't date you, the women who won't give you the time of day, the women who tell you to get lost, the women who threaten to file sexual harassment charges against you, you know who I'm talking about. One day, they're going to be over the hill. When I was a kid, I used to, I got to tell you, when I was a child, I used to read Superman comics. I did. And not for the usual reason that kids read comic books. I read Superman comics because I saw truth in there. And truth, justice, and the American way. That's right. And what I saw there, among other things, was the kryptonite analogy. Superman had all his superpowers until he was faced with kryptonite. And while that seems quaint today, and it seems like, science fiction, which is, of course, what it was, the reality is that it's a very good analogy because women have to face their kryptonite. After years of stamping their little feet, after years of being little bitches, after years of whining and crying and demanding and threatening and divorcing and taking and spending, one day, just like Superman faced kryptonite, Lex Luthor held it right in front of him and he suddenly started to practically melt. The fact is that one day women hit their kryptonite. One day they're over the hill. One day they've got the turkey neck. One day they are dried up old prunes. One day the crow's feet kick in. One day the menopausal mustache kicks in.
Let's just pause it for a second, guys. I mean, that was a great analogy. And let me explain something to you guys. Man, everything he said wasn't nothing but the truth. Alright? That's why I keep telling you, stay on your purpose. Tail in the air, nose to the ground. Stay on your grind. Because while you on the ascend, she gonna be on the decline. Alright? So listen, don't get wrapped up and caught up in what no broad want now. Alright? Because trust me, everything she want now is a benefit to her and never gonna be a benefit to you. You know? Right? All she want is to take. And all she want is you to give. Okay? Without her giving much. You know? And another part of this analogy that he didn't break down is this. Remember Lois Lane? The beautiful Lois Lane? She never gave a damn about Clark Kent. She only wanted Superman. She didn't want Clark Kent. She didn't have eyes for Clark Kent. She had eyes for Superman. And they were the same guys, man. Same guys, different powers. That's all. When you come into your power, she gonna be losing all of hers. Trust me.
And women don't have any of that power anymore. Without saying who it is, I know.
One more time, real quick, guys. See, age is their kryptonite. You understand? Age is their kryptonite. And Father Time is undefeated. See, they all think they're going to be beautiful and hot forever. Okay? And they always the last one to know when they hit the wall. All right? They always the last ones to know when they hit the wall. All right? Then they going to be talking about, well, a minute. Okay? Well, a minute. That's when you know they hit the wall. You understand? Then she'll do anything you want. As many times as you wanted to do it. Trust me. Because she going to see what she ain't see back when you was on your grind and in your in your zone, working out your purpose. She couldn't see that. She ain't want nothing to do with that. She ain't wanna build a boo. You understand? And you don't want to age in hope. Let's get back.
A woman who, let's just say she was the mother of somebody I dated, who at one time was super hot. Super duper hot. And then one day, finally, she hit kryptonite. One day she realized she couldn't marry wealthy guys anymore. She couldn't date wealthy guys anymore. She couldn't be demanding. She couldn't be stamping her little feet all the time. Because one day she finally jumped the shark. One day she finally just couldn't do it anymore. It was richly rewarding to see her, like, it was like a fish out of water, you know, something. You ever take a fish out of water? You ever take a goldfish and maybe it falls on the floor when you're trying to move it? I used to do that. I used to have a little goldfish and a little net, and you'd like put him in the bathtub in cold water while you would clean out his fish bowl. And then every once in a while, like, he would flop around, he would jump out of the net, and he would land on the floor, and he'd be flopping around on the floor. That's how women get when they can't get what they want anymore, merely by, stamping their feet or batting their eyelashes. Or offering up their bodies or whatever. They flip out. They don't know how to handle it. And I particularly enjoy that because as men, may I tell you, as men, we don't have this problem. We don't.
Let me pause it for a sec. That's what I keep telling you, fellas. As men, we don't have that problem. We don't have a wall. Okay? We don't have a wall. That's why life is designed the way it is. See, women, they have all their leverage early in life, but most of them play around too long. They don't use their leverage to get what they want and get out of the game. You understand? They stay in the game too long. They stay in the game. They think the party ain't gonna never end, but the party gonna end. It's just they gonna be the last to know that the party end, and when the party end, it's gonna be too late to grab a date. You understand? When the party end, it's too late to grab a date. All right, you gotta get in the game, get your man, and get out while you can, and stay in your marriage, stay in your relationship. Okay? See, a lot of times women just looking for the next hot thing. You understand? In their mind, they always feel they settling, especially when you dealing with hot, bad chicks. All right? When you dealing with hot, bad women, they know their beauty is their currency. You understand? But a lot of them take it too far, and their beauty just ain't enough for you to keep them around. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep letting them go. And the more men she run into and don't get what she want out of because uh Don't think for 1 second she ever gonna look at anything she could be doing wrong. It's gonna always be the men. The men gonna always be the problem. You gonna always be the problem. So all the damage she accumulating running from man to man, she wanna take it from every man she accumulate damage from. She take that damage to the next man, and the next man, and the next man, and this damage just keep building until she is intolerable. And you don't want nothing to do.
As men, when we get older, we become more valuable. Look at me. I'm making the most money I've ever made. I've got the best job I've ever had. My God, I've got the #1 radio show in the afternoon in Southern California. The most lucrative radio market in the world. I follow in the footsteps of, the real Don Steele, Casey Kasem, Wink Martindale, all the big name radio personalities of the past. Here I am. I have this fantastic gig. My life has never been better. I've never been more important within my field. I've never been more financially successful. Life has never been so comfortable, and things have never been so lucrative. Never. Never, never. There are women who years ago should have paid more attention. There are women who should have said yes a little more often. There are women who should have said, thank you, Tom. I understand what you're doing with your life. I really appreciate this time with you. Instead of nagging, cajoling, harassing, trying to get me to sell my house, trying to get me to buy them crap. Instead of having a sense of entitlement, they should have said, you know what? You bring a lot to the table. Thank you for that. They should have done that, but they didn't. So now I'm worth more than ever. I travel more than ever, got more real estate than I've ever had before, more money than I've ever had before. There are women I knew in the past who still try to contact me. They would still love to get with me. They'd love to rekindle what they think was there or revive the whole thing. Forget it.
See, they would love to rekindle with them. They would love to be able to spend this money. All right, but they can't. They can't. Okay, they blew their chance. And guess what? They stomping their heels, digging their feet. And guess what? You know the difference between a 50-year-old guy and a 50-year-old woman? The 50-year-old guy still got all his options. The 50-year-old woman don't have any of hers. She don't have any of hers. That 35-year-old chick, her options done dwindled. Okay? She fucking with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone still because they the only kind of dudes who will accept her. Alright? The kind of dudes she don't want nothing to do with her. Alright? Because she spent all her best years with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone. Alright? She got their kids. Alright? And check this out. Men who know their value don't want to not taking care of Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone kids. Alright? They don't want no busted chick busted in the body when they don't have to accept that. They can go get them a 25-year-old fine chick who ready to move according to the way he moving. Alright? She don't got all these opinions and demand baggage and damage. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Look, you gonna get yours if you just keep working your hand, keep doing right, keep your tail in the air and your nose to the ground. Stay on your purpose, okay? Life holds your rewards later. You gonna get the last laugh, I promise you.
You had your cake, darling, now eat it. Let it go to your big, fat butt. That's right. Women are in their prime when they are young and hot. And as the years go on, and as they go, no, I'm not going out. No, this is not a date, okay? You can take me to dinner, but it's not a date. I imagine these women who turn 50 and the wrinkles are kicking in and everything. I wonder if they have in their minds an old movie montage of all the things they said to guys over the years kind of going through their mind. I mean, you know those old movie montages? Sometimes there'd be calendar pages, ripping off a calendar, clocks, and
Give it up for Tom Lankus, y'all. My favorite white guy. Look, I'm gonna end this commentary, but Tom Lankus got a show. You can subscribe to his show. I mean, listen, he always on point. I mean, listen, this is my favorite white guy. Favorite white guy for a reason. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for doing. Thanks for thanks for your time. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. And leave your commentary. Thank you.